Hello and welcome to this next video in the Virtual Cabinet Snippet series. Today we're going to take a look at how we index documents away. Indexing, archiving, profiling, saving, it's all the same thing. It's how we place a document into the client archives. We have multiple different ways of filing documents away. The first I would like to show you is drag and drop. We simply drag the document onto the appropriate filing cabinet and let go. We will now be asked a series of questions. The first one is to select My File section. The example we are looking at here is for a legal filing structure. I make my first selection of the File section and then it will ask me another series of questions. The first question is to select an appropriate document type. You can see this box has a red outline around it. This is to define it as a mandatory value which must be filled in to continue. I select from the drop-down. I have the option for a status, enter my test client, test matter, and description. Finally, I enter my document date and click on File. The document will then disappear from my intray document list and is now archived in the client's filing cabinet. Along with drag and drop, we also have the ability to select a document and click Index at the bottom of the indexing pane on the right. The process is exactly the same as we have seen previously, however, the series of questions which are now asked are slightly different. The reason for this is the information that we enter into property will be different to what goes into employment, developments, power of attorney, trust, or wills. We can also index documents from other areas. We don't have to first transfer items into the intray to file them away. If I'm working in Word and I have a document I wish to file into the client filing cabinet, when I look along the ribbon at the top, I have a Virtual Cabinet tab. Here we can see that the document is not already in Virtual Cabinet. I can send it to my intray to deal with later, send to another user's intray, or if what I want to do is file the document away, I click on Filing Cabinet. In this case, we are asked for a document name. This is because the document doesn't already have a title. If it did, the title would be carried across automatically. As soon as I've named the document, a pop-up appears allowing me to tell Virtual Cabinet where the Word document will need to be archived. Once the document is filed into a filing cabinet, as we can see here, the add-in now tells us the document is in a read-only status and is being stored in Virtual Cabinet. We have the same buttons that exist in Excel, Outlook, and PowerPoint. If we take a quick look at Excel, we can see on the ribbon we have a Virtual Cabinet tab. PowerPoint is the same, however, Outlook is slightly different. When we look at the ribbon in Outlook, we cannot see a Virtual Cabinet tab. However, the Add-ins tab is where the Virtual Cabinet add-in exists. To file a copy of an email, we can select an email and click on Index. The same pop-up appears as it has done previously, allowing us to file a copy of the email away into Virtual Cabinet. Once an email is filed into Virtual Cabinet, we receive a tick against the email highlighting it has been archived in Outlook. We can take this one step further. When we open the email up, if it has already been archived into Virtual Cabinet, we can see the indexing information about where the email exists. We can file the item again, filing a second copy of the email into Virtual Cabinet. Thank you for your time today. We'll be back with more videos in the Virtual Cabinet Snippet series.